What's up? I hope you're all doing well. I'm very excited to get into this today. Probably more excited than I was to actually start it, and for those first few chapters. Things have been a little heavy in my house as of late, but today is a little lighter. Today got some good news, and I'm ready to have some fun now. I'm looking very much forward to continuing into Demon Souls, so I think we've got to go talk to the monumental.
Yeah. Awaits the above.
Which I guess is the big statue. I do not know. I'm sure I said this last time, but I really like the NEXUS. I really like the NEXUS. Okay, I think this was blocked the first time I came here. There's actually a monastery, a Catholic monastery where actual monks live, fairly close to my house or the area where I live, and not all of this, but there are certain little parts of this NEXUS that reminds me of some of the parts of that monastery. Also, the statuary and the gold behind behind Vicar Amelia in Bloodborne also is like very reminiscent of what's on the stage at the monastery that I'm talking about. Yeah, I thought those were real dudes for a second. I'm still a little unsure. It's kind of creepy. I guess they're dolls. They kind of look wooden, like the back of the necks kind of look wooden. Secrets. Oh, what? That is creepy.
We have long awaited you, slayer of demons. I am one of the monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones, one to the king of a small yet industrious land, one to the king of the burrowers underground, one to the wise queen of the great ivory tower.
I really like this. This
one
is a
to
cool...
the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
I really like how that was done. How this has been done so far. I think more than in any of their other games, as far as like that seemed kind of like an echo of the first cutscene. And it seemed like that could have been the first cutscene that they ever showed you. That's kind of what they do, is they throw you straight into it. Here's a cutscene with a long list of things and areas and bosses, and they give you a really vague and quick lore dump right at the beginning of basically all the games, at least the Souls games. But I love how on this one, they bring you to this area, you get to see the archstones, you have an idea of what's going on, and then you get another cutscene kind of laying it out again, and I don't know, giving you, like, I was already, I kind of, and obviously I knew what the sills at the bottom was going to be because I've already been in one, so I knew they were going to open up, but like that made them, I don't know, seem more exciting because it was telling me, why they existed, that the power was given to those 6 rulers or whatever, I don't know, I just like that they broke it up into, I almost feel like everything up to this point was kind of a tutorial, in a way.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
No, just game over. Is that what no does? You died and then you don't come back.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, Go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Okay, so if I beat all the demons, the old one will summon me to it, because it will no longer have souls to feed on.
We neutralize the old one and ban the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order to mend reality, monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is ever short, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The monumentals perished, and the archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Alant once again roused the old one.
Humans always screwing things up.
The monumentals perished, and the short-sighted and the short-sighted king. The monument and the short-sighted King Alant once again roused.
I don't know. I don't know why I had to do that, but I had to. I just had to see what happened when he attacked. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna chalk that up to I got away with it one time, but it was worth it. It entertained me for the moment. Okay. Did I come up this way? That's interesting. It's like a partial ragdoll. Maybe bodies have been like this before, but this is the first one I've noticed. This is a set piece corpse, but part of the skeleton is stone of ephemeral eyes. So, yeah, that's neat. Alright, let's check that before I forget. Stone of ephemeral eyes. What were you? An eye stone on the verge of crumbling. Has the power to restore one's corporeal form. Can only use in soul form. Once used, it crumbles into nothing. Okay. Okay, so we have soul form and living form. What am I going to call it? Because I'm not going to call it corporeal form. Yeah, we'll call it. So right now I am in living form. And I guess if I die again, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough, but I don't know if it's just once.
The monument and the short sight.
Okay, I gotta look for secrets one more time. First off, Geronimo. I tried to quit out, but I don't know how in this game, and I remembered that That's one of my only rules, is that I can't quit out. That can't happen in a first playthrough. Okay, I guess my question's answered though, because I am in soul form now. And I'm going to remain in soul form, I believe. How many did I get? Just one of those? Yes, just one. Hang on, what is this? What is this symbol in the bottom right? Oh, just means flip pages. Okay, so the monumental was not at all what I expected. I was expecting one of these gigantic statues to talk to me. Now, hold on a minute. Is it not letting me? Oh. I guess I never ran up to the top. I thought it had blocked me out of that same area again. But I guess there's another area I'll be able to ascend to later. Let's see if we can get any clues about what this is gonna be. Not really. Now, all this is very pleasing to the eye, though. The whole Nexus. I mean, this whole game, honestly, but the music and the aesthetics in the Nexus are very nice. Okay, quick check down this way to make sure there's no more loot that I can drop down to. What's the story with this broken banister here? Don't feel like this would just be here randomly. I feel like there's some reason that this one banister is broken in that way. And it doesn't look like it's too... Don't know. Okay, so I guess I'm going to talk to the maiden first. And my dude isn't here. I can't remember his name. Octavius, Arturo, Dr. Octopus, something with an O, because I was comparing him to Oscar at first. Just I remember his name starting with the same thing, so it's something. Don't know where he went though. Kind of makes me want to go back into his world and look for him. So he definitely has more to his quest line.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber,
I missed the two things I got. The Maiden in Black manipulates souls with inhuman prowess. Okay. What did it just give me? Okay, so that's a summoning thing. That's an online thing. Seems. Yeah, okay. So these are online items.
What is it? Seekest thou the power? Of course. After all, go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own.
Touch the demon inside me. That's that's even kinkier than touch the darkness inside me from Dark Souls 3. I don't know about kinkier, but it's even darker. It's even darker than darkness.
I'm only here to tend to each flame. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here. I keep the candles lit and serve the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might
Same
be
thing
mended.
she said in the first cutscene when she resurrected. Yeah, I guess she resurrected me into the Nexus. Okay, so thoughts. Alright, I think I'm gonna spread. Let's see. I need to find out what endurance. Is endurance the same as Dark Souls? Stamina and equip burden, yes. Strength. Okay, magic is magic power. And intelligence is what? Slots. And mana. Okay. So I'm going to go 2 endurance, 1 vitality right now. And then I'm going to work on getting vitality, endurance, strength, and dex up to about 15, I think. And then probably the same with magic and faith, about 15. See what I pick up along the way. I'm kind of going outside my norm with this whole playthrough. I'm just going to see what speaks to me, and I may use lots of different weapons. I want to keep my options open. Yeah, that's good for now.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Since I have spent like 25 minutes just messing around in the Nexus, I'm going to go ahead and talk to each of these people again, and then roll into a new chapter and jump back into some action. So
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Boletaria, your soul will return to this temple. Well, what'll you do next? Give up? That's what I did. I think I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
Like, I hear the crestfallen warrior, obviously, and I know that that's who he is. That's his voice. This is the I guess the original crestfallen warrior. But as I'm watching him talk, I'm seeing the guy that is on Star Wars Rogue One. I'm sure he's been on Star Wars movies since then, but Rogue One is the only one I've seen him in. Hang on, I gotta look up the Rogue One cast. Okay, perhaps that's not the one I'm thinking about. My Star Wars knowledge is severely lacking. John Boyega, who plays Finn in the Star Wars movies. That's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm seeing. As this guy is talking, I'm seeing John Boyega. Okay. Let's do something. After we talk to these
that
guys.
ornament. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor?
Absolutely.
Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I found it discarded on the main road. It might look ordinary, but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
How did I get blood in my hair? Is that my own blood? From when I fell? Ring of Herculean strength. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Rings, rings, rings. Cling ring, providential ring. Raises item carry capacity. Raises equipment weight limit. Wait, what? Item burden, equip burden. I guess there's no like explanation tab or whatever. Okay, clearly that's item burden, equip burden. Okay, so if I go to my inventory, item burden, 61 out of 92. Huh. Okay. So I guess that's why.
It's simple. Just in trade, I'll give you weapons. Or forge the ones your souls, I can eke out a living. You come back alive.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense of why there's a bank. Right off the bat. Switch to storage. Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Which I mean, there's storage in all the games, but like, it looks like this one's actually necessary. I didn't realize that the first couple times I played. There's an item burden and an equipment burden. Okay, anyway. So first side quest done.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, though.
Maybe I I should go ahead and I'm not going to be using that'll do.
You have a heart of gold.
Okay, so run around, see if I see. Let's see where all I can go now, because it said something about, okay, Lord's Path. I know that's where I got to the last time, was the Lord's Path. Okay, now I can head here, where the digging king, Digger King, yes. See, that's what I'm saying. So I knew, like, all I knew about this sill was that it said Digger King, and I thought that's a silly name. But then that cutscene up there, you know, I can't remember just from hearing it once exactly what it said, but like there was a part where it specifically went through the sills and told, you know, why these sills are what they are, and said something about like the underground, you know, mining, the king of the underground mining, or the whatever, the leader of that. And so it immediately made this sill more interesting to me than it otherwise was. That's why I was saying I really like that cutscene. Like I like where it was in the game, and it's kind of unique, I think, in comparison to the other games. So yeah, definitely a fan of that. Okay, so we have two there, the second part there, one there, one here. This is clearly going to become something, or I don't know. I don't know what that is. I would guess it's kind of like maybe, I don't know if there's any DLC in this game, or if there was ever any DLC for this game. This stuff reminds me of is it like the quartzite sword or something in DS2? There's a yellow sword that was, I think it was like part of a DLC or maybe a pre-order package or something on DS2. And it's, I want to say it's called like the yellow quartzite sword or something to that effect. Oh wow, you can go to all of them? Wait, is that called Shrine of Storms? Shrine of Storms. Shrine of Storms. I was just talking about DS2, and then I saw Shrine of, and I was... the Shrine of Amana and Winter and everything came into my head. Okay, super interesting. Now, I can go to all of these? Can I really go to all of these? It looks like it. Depraved Chasm. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. What in the hell? Oh, I was about to say, is this just a drop to nowhere? But I didn't see that ramp leading up. Okay. Short scout out. Short scout out on each one of these. and I wanna get a taste for difficulty. Okay, backstab does half damage. Backstab in 2 hits with a completely unupgraded weapon. But that was just on that basic enemy. I don't want to go too far or explore too much. I don't want to rush through anything, but... Okay, that's 2 hits. It's 2 hits, but... Okay, alright. I don't know how the sills are laid out, though. I was thinking this was the last one, but maybe this is actually the second one because it's on the same layer as the first one you go into. It's at the bottom. Now, this is also very interesting, though, that we've already opened up so many different ways to go. That's very cool. It does seem like this is instances, though. Completely different instances. Digger King. Okay. Once I choose one, I'm gonna read all about it and then go into it seriously. And I may just stick with the first one. I don't know yet. That's what I'm doing. Trying to figure out how I want to go about this. The next enemy is susceptible to thrusting attacks. Kind of a strange message. The next enemy is susceptible to magic attacks. That makes me think this is intended to be the second place, since we still have like fairly basic tutorial type messages here.
Hello there. Souls, souls. I trade fine goods for souls. You want to play? Don't you agree?
Oh wait. Don't shoot.
Oh, hello. Our little town. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone and don't bother with old folk like me. Makes life rather easy for me. I always knew there was a God. Thanks for looking out for me.
Alright, what do you got, old dirty man? He's got upgrade materials. Are they unlimited? Does he sell unlimited basic upgrade materials? Because if so, that's amazing. That means I should be able to pretty easily use a few different weapons here early on. I definitely want to test that. As soon as I get like 1,000 souls on me. I've got a couple consumables, but as soon as I can, I'm going to test this out. Okay, Hardstone says straight swords, axes, hammers. Sharpstone, daggers, curved swords, spears. So Sharpstone seems more focused on dex and Hardstone on, I guess, strength. Up to level 10. Okay. A pickaxe. How much you want for it? 500? I may do that. I may do that. Okay.
You want to play? You've got to
Interesting.
be.
Good to know. Good to know you're there. I don't anticipate it being unlimited. That looks like a secret. Alright, I want to see the enemy that's acceptable to thrusting damage. I like this world. This world is interesting. It's intriguing to me. What is this talking about though? The next enemy. And then there's nothing this way. Unless it's down here. I don't want to go that way though, because I don't want to hang around here very long. I would like to find one enemy though. Let's test the range on this bow. As far as just taking a look-see at something in the distance. Those look like orcs. Versus not much of a difference really, and you can move with the bow. So actually, I think in this case I like the bow better for getting a better view on things. Okay, I want to find one enemy to see. Sticky white slime. Sounds fairly gross. Sticky white slime. Okay. Magic buff. Resin. Okay, we gotta drop down. I just want one enemy. Here we go. Okay, those dudes have way more health, but we've been told that they're weak to magic damage. Okay, so until I have something slightly stronger, or I have a consistent way to do magic damage, I think that rules this place out. I'm okay with you know what this is reminding me of right now is playing Star Wars Fallen Order, and at the beginning or near the beginning having like 2 or 3 different worlds you can go to, and I did the same thing. I popped around to each of them, each of the places that I had a option to go. Kind of felt around a little bit and ended up deciding to go with the toughest one that you could go to, and then just did everything I could in that world first, which dead ends you pretty quickly. I think you get the double lightsaber, which was pretty huge. I mean, that's a cool thing to get early on, but yeah, that's what this is reminding me of. Okay, so that one was easier than that one. So far my thought that maybe the lower they are, the lower in difficulty they are. So let's try this one. Man, I'm enemy or NPC? I think it's my brother. He's got the same ponytail as me. Yeah, what was that flying at the beginning? I'm really excited about all these options. This is really cool. This is really cool. I feel like that's pretty dope. That's the nightmare version of the manta ray that killed Steve Irwin. That's what that is. Stingray? Manta ray? I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was actually a manta ray. I like it. Yeah, this is really neat for for replay purposes. That guy was fun. He did fun dances while he was fighting. This is awesome. I'm liking this. I'm liking this whole thing. I'm liking that it looks like I can kind of choose like how difficult I want to start out. There's a lot to think about though. There's a lot to think about. I've been going too long already, but I'm in this now. There's so much to think about because well, alright, let's scout just a little bit more, and then I want to go back to the Nexus, and I want to talk this out, try to figure out what I want to do. That was dope. The damage. I just hit buttons. Also, I want to test one other thing real quickly. Dagger. I'm gonna test backstab damage. 63 with the scimitar. dude decided to not cooperate with me anymore. 112, okay, so double with the dagger. Good to know. Okay, so the smart thing to do is not go Mailbreaker there, since I already have a good parrying shield. Okay, back to the Nexus. Rule this area out for now. I think. Like I said, I want to go back and talk it out. And then I'm assuming now that this one's gonna be harder than. This is gonna be the hardest one, the most difficult. Very cool. Very cool. I think I've already got one of those. Yeah, it's like a prism stone. I would like a torch. I like torches. Is that a... it kind of looks like a button, but I don't think it is. Digging this area, digging the ambient sounds and the music and everything. I want to find one enemy. I don't want to get too. I don't want to actually explore. I just want to test. Please help me. Oh. We have weirdness. We have weirdness. We have tentacles and weirdness. Huh. So those guys aren't as beefy as the mining world, but see, I don't know. Maybe this game has like something different. Maybe the enemies that are like weak to magic, like it told me in that one world, maybe they're like highly resistant to everything else, including physical. And that's why it tells you specifically, like, whoa. Prison of Hope, 3F cell key. Pretty brutal. I like this place. Is that a firekeeper? I guess I should stop saying firekeepers. I don't. Well, she did say she kept the flames. Don't know where the guy who's talking to me. Mercury stone shard. Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. Poison upgrade. Might be fun to see, because poison can be this is odd. I expected things to be S-stock. I expected things to be tougher here. The scimitar has bleed on it. I didn't notice that the first time. Alright, let's use the S-stock for a bit. Okay, alright, let's go back to the Nexus. Let's go back to the Nexus and make sure that I think I've been to all of them now. Picked up a key there. Assuming maybe that's shortcuts. I need to quit. Wooden catalyst, wizard stuff. I need to stop. I need to stop. This is what I wanted to go talk about. He's surrendering. Very, very cool. And disturbing. Also disturbing. Why did he just do that? Oh no, I did. That's not what I meant to do. I was just trying to tap the wall and it like drug him across the room and locked him into my backstab animation. I didn't want to kill him. Hopefully he comes back, because I feel like he's special somehow. He does too much. There's too many animations there that he does. That the arms up surrender kind of thing. That seems like a guy that if you let him follow you to some certain area, that it would like spawn a you know, some kind of side quest type thing. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. And the keys unlocked, and then there's more. Okay. Or the key I got unlocked them, which means, again, it just seems like that's some kind of quest or secret or Easter egg. Hold up, why are you here?
Thou seekest the... Then touch the deep. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou finished? May thy strength...
Okay. That was really fun. Or I'm liking this a lot. This playthrough is, I mean, this session so far has been, you know, not very productive in any kind of way, but I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the structure of this game, how it looks to be laid out. I'm already thinking about like replayability and theory crafting different starting zones once you get to this point. So, but for right now, for a first playthrough, I didn't really get any intuition that anyone was like much more difficult than the others, except the enemies in this one. And again, maybe I'm thinking this game just has like a different mechanic in that like certain enemies are like really weak to magic, or you know, really weak to some element, and extremely resistant to other things, because those enemies in that mining world were super beefy, whereas everything else seemed fairly similar. So my question or my thinking is, I don't want to go into one of the later worlds, which again, I don't even really know what that means. I would have thought it would have been one up there, but I don't know. I don't want to go into a world and get overpowered. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that, because I'm not going to let myself level up too high on any one stat or anything. And I'm also not going to level up weapons, I don't think, until I feel the need to, or, you know, level anything up too high. So this is going to be a very difficult decision. I want to do this one because I really liked the kind of creepy atmosphere, but at the same time, because I like it a lot, I kind of want to save it. This one was really interesting, but seemed the hardest, so I want to get some magic stuff, which I did. I actually picked up a catalyst, but I don't, of course I don't have any spells. But I picked up a catalyst in that one. Which makes me think that there may be... if there was going to be magic stuff, then that seems like a good bet. Like just something like magic weapon like a permanent magic buff that does similar thing to that. This would be perfect. It's kind of what I would like to get a bunch of like low-level spells, but that are, you know, practical for use with any kind of weapon. Alright, so right now I'm thinking continue on with this one and then decide if I want to jump into this one or the one up top. But my leaning is here first, at least see what happens on this next area with the dragons, continue the dragon story, or the dragon area, and then go here. That seems like what I would think is intended, that this would be the second one. But I'll say it one more time, I really like this. I like that I right now have access to all of these sills. I did not anticipate that in the least. I assumed that I would finish this one up, or I would at least get into a certain point and then like that one would open, or that one, or however, you know, it worked. I assumed I would kind of progress through them and gain access to them, you know, chronologically, but really exciting to me that it all just opened up at one time. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and decide here. Next, that's what I'm jumping into. Apologies for taking far too long. Anybody who stuck this entire one out, I'm sorry. I didn't actually do anything, but I had fun. That was neat, and I am even more excited now to continue on. And that's exactly what I'll do next time.